Is it possible to kill every single RuneScape boss without ever using a bank? I want to find out. I only have one inventory full of carefully selected gear and supplies. I'm not allowed to heal up between fights. No recharging prayer, no grand exchange, no buying from shops. I can only use the loot I receive from bosses to sustain myself on this mission. Inspired by others, I've wanted to try this for a while, and it seems like the perfect time before the Colosseum comes out, because who knows if this will be possible ever again. Will I succeed? Or will I die for my entire bank in the wilderness? This is the setup for killing all of the RuneScape bosses without banking. Of course, for all bosses, I have to bring all combat styles. That's melee, mage, and range. So that takes up quite a lot of inventory space. I've gone with the light bearer to recharge my special attacks, so I'll be able to use those to recharge some prayer and some hit points. And hopefully the Elysian Spirit Shield will carry and soak up some damage, but I don't have too many supplies in the inventory here. The order is super important for this challenge. I don't want to bring anti-fire protection with me, so I'm starting it at Vorkath, and as soon as I drink this, a 6-minute timer starts, and I have to get going. Hello, old friend. Every single bit of damage matters. Every prayer point matters. I've got over 40 bosses to kill, with all the hardest ones in the game. Oh no. My first point of contention, I am on the Ancient Spellbook, so I can't get this zombified spawn. Gonna try and heal up with the AGS. Nice. A successful hit will heal me 25 hit points. The Blood Fury 2 coming in. Carry. Carry me, yes. No, not the white attack again. I don't have any special attack this time, so I might have to dip into the bruise already. This is difficult. I'm frozen again for the 3rd time. I have to dip into the bruise. I can't bring an optimal setup for every single boss. That's the thing. Oh, there we go. Vorkath is down. I don't think I can get anything useful from him. Manta Ray 38, but then noted, I can't use the bank. Why'd you torment me like that, Vorkath? Remember, no rejuvenation pool. I've got to suck it up with my current hit points. Flying straight into the wilderness because I need to kill the King Black Dragon with my last 2 minutes of anti-fire potion. A date with KBD. Please be humble. I'll give you this special attack. No! Oh, I've got to dip into the bruise again. I've got a brew. Remember, these supplies are literally all I've got for the entire challenge. Yes, Blood Fury at the end. Anything useful off KBD. I think it can drop sharks. Now the dragons are done. That is, a bit of a rough start. I had to use a few doses there. But that's the reason they're at the start. For me to do right now is to kill things that don't drop supplies because I don't have the inventory space to take them. So let's go to Barrows. Thanks for the spade. Now, can I kill the brothers fast enough to the point where my prayer points don't even drain? Yeah, I can. Oh, that's perfect. The Eldritch Staff will be huge in this challenge. The special attack recharges prayer. And I can also use Blood Barrage to recharge hit points. But for the most part, bosses are immune to mage. Ooh, run. I've got to be fast. I don't want too much of my prayer to be drained here. Barrows completed. When you've got a spade. I think this can drop a shark or two, maybe. Nope. I've got to go back to the wilderness. Chaos Fanatic? Potentially not the best idea to be risking all this gear in the wilderness, but I'd rather be here when I do actually have some food. Well, I can't get into Venenatis, so I'm going to have to go to Callisto. Do not hit me on the way in, demon. This is a stupid idea for a video. I'm just camping right by the exit, eyes glued to the screen. If someone just drops down right now, I am doomed, aren't I? Multi-combat, 40 wilderness. To be fair, I've got my Ellie that I could wear. I'm sure that'll make him stop. This can drop something useful. Super combats. Oh, that is good. Oh, that's so annoying. I want more inventory space. Ah, okay, let's get out there. Okay, I think what I'm going to do now I've got this extra super combat is I'm going to go and kill all the bosses that require melee. These worldy bosses do actually drop supplies. I kind of overlooked that, so I'll be coming back later on with less food. Oh, you don't, you just love this stuff. Wait, I'm risking my flipping mutagen here as well. What am I doing? As much as I'm trying to flick my prayers, I have to drink a Samfu here at Vardorvis. Oh, I was lucky I didn't get axed there at the end. What? I just got a bunch of lovely goodies. What is the RNG on that, man? Okay, we're full supplies once again. Next melee boss, big old Dukey Duke. Easy does it. I've got too much food. I need to go get battered by something like Chaos Elemental. Why not? Wow. No way. The wilderness is crawling with PKs. When I weirdly want the Chaos Ellie to do some damage, it is completely humble. I literally just got my food back. That was not the objective of this mission. I'm getting baited here. I may as well just do Scorpio while I'm up here. There we go. Thank you. Can't eat that. I wouldn't really say there's much method going on now. We're at Zulrah. This can't drop any supplies, which is why I'm doing it. Let's pop a big old Eldritch off the start. Manta rays again. I'm being mocked by this game. I am being mocked by it. It's so annoying. I'm down bad. A blood barraging Musper. I'm trying to smite this down with the T-bow. It's really sapping the supplies. If this doesn't hit, I'm brewing. I'm brewing. That had a fair chance of supplies. I am 24 hit points right now. I've been saving this for when I'm low health. I can blood barrage back off the crazy archaeologist. Hey, it's part 2. And nothing again. Sarachnis. A grubby key into brews would be unreal. Nope. Calvite Queen does pretty much guarantee a supply drop. What have you got for me? A D-Pig, okay, and 2 shocks, which are actually more valuable to me in this scenario, which is crazy. Just gonna have to leave that on the floor. For Sani's Nightmare, I have to do this now before I run out of Sanfus. Don't have the best of setups for this. Crush bonus, super combat potion. There it is, the pregnancy. I have to take a sip. That was horrendous. A 14-minute kill. All of a sudden, the inventory is not looking too good. When in doubt, it's time to whip an easy boss out. Scurious, hello. I need you to recharge on absolutely everything right now. Raw rat meat. I can use that. This right here could be the savior of the entire mission. My next mission is going to be incredibly interesting. The God Wars dungeon. I don't have any God items, except I do. The Guardian boots are from the Bandos faction. I can hide amongst these guys to get my KC. I'm going for the mage method. I've never learned the in-depth God Wars methods, so freeze and shadow is the way for me. Oh, okay, God, I've no food used. Heal back up on the KC. The second I go over this bridge, everything is going to be on me. Oh yeah, and I lose all my prayer points. Oh, the NPC's actually pretty humble there. The boss, not so much. I have to eat. I can't sit this low. No, the bruise. I'm choking. That's done damage to the supplies there. Oh no. Next up, Armadillo. Air runes, yes. Air runes are so important for this run. Oh, swordfish. These are actually a game changer right now. All right. Unfortunately, I have to say goodbye to the cooked meat, and I'm going to have to say goodbye to one of the swordfish, because hidden inside my max cape is a feature that allows me to search it and pull out a mithril grapple and crossbow, which is very handy because that is just what I need to get inside the Armadillo encampment. I've eaten the swordfish already. It's a bit brutal in here. Freezing the melee minion. I am flicking to the alley, but I'm taking damage and I'm not doing damage. No, no, no. I've got to dip into the brews. This isn't good. I've got less than 3 brews now. That was terrible. Get me out. Oh! Nearly died. Oh, I've used up so many supplies now. Can I do this anymore? I really don't know. That was shocking. Just a little bit sketchy and down bad coming back into here, but I want to finish off the God Wars portion. We're hidden and healed up in a corner. You ever seen someone blood barraging Ziliana? Potential for this to be the savior. Super defense. That isn't the savior. Ancient God Sword in hand. Blood barraging spiritual warriors. This is my strategy right now. Will I even get a next loot with this many people? Yeah, but it's terrible. Now, Hydra is technically 0 damage. Youch. The issue is, I just don't do these bosses very often. I could get supplies from this. Range patient super restore. Sorry, I can't read. I can't read. Yes. That's so good. Oh, the savior. 2 super restores and a range pot as well. I've learned there's not much better feeling than a huge Eldritch spec in old school RuneScape. We're here at the DKs. Oh my God, yes. What do I drop though? What do I actually need out of all this stuff? Why is this here? It looks like a brew. I'm so dumb. Why have I kept that? Smoke. No way to get a face mask? No problem, I've got a plan. Freeze Thermi and max distance mage means it can't actually hit me. Yeah, this looks like a boss. I do need the giant key though. Oh ball, down. No way, 1 in a million new drop. Skatizo, done, no damage. The Colosseum's gonna be like Inferno 2.0 on release, and I'll be covering everything, so make sure you subscribe. I've got to come back to the wilderness with a little bit of food. Multi-combat Venenatus. I really should have brought a crush weapon, to be honest. The fang isn't cutting it. Scythe on crush. Oh, still garbage. This is taking so long. I'm actually using quite a few supplies on this. Not to mention I could be murdered at any time. Oh, there we go. Damage was definitely done there. Oh! Restores! 3 blighted super restores. That's huge. The fight caves. No supplies used. Welcome to the Leviathan. This is in the latter half of the bosses because now it's time to start using these trusty air runes that I've been gathering for Shadow Barrage. Now, T-Bow may cost the same as a small car, but we're not getting anywhere fast right now. Shadow Barrage, without it, it would be very difficult. Oh, no. Oh, shark eating time. At least I get the max hits with a blowpipe to heal up here. Ah, that was brutal. Lost a fair few supplies there. Let's do the gauntlet for a tactical recharge. Unleth is dead. No matter what the loot is, it's going on the floor. Nice. Now that I've got some inventory space, it's time to come to the Theatre of Blood. Now this is going to remain a soloable challenge, so I'm here on my own. If I went with a team in Theatre of Blood, I'd be able to stack up on tons of brews at this point, and I'd be back to full supplies, but I can only use these untradeable bandages that I can't take out the raid here. There we go, Versing done. Technically, entry mode is the hardest version of Theatre of Blood in this challenge. From one raid to another, the raids are interesting because they're not exactly the most difficult when it comes to this challenge, as I can make potions within Chambers of Xeric as well. Now the question is a tiny storage unit a bank? An Ultimate Iron Man can't use it, so I'm going to say yes. Of course, you can farm literally all of your supplies inside the Chambers of Xeric. I'm going to leave all of my normal supplies on the floor, and in fact, I'm actually going to clear up some room as well by getting rid of this stuff. Don't know if I can quite bring myself to drop the Ellie in the name of extra potions, but yeah. My problem is, for the rest of the entire run, I only have 1 stamina potion left, but the trusty air runes are going to come in again. I'm on Ancients, but I can actually use my cape to spellbook swap to the Arceus spellbook. I'm going to be using the spell called Vile Vigor, which requires air runes and soul runes and converts my available prayer points into run energy. So when I'm running the hands, I'll be able to cast that spell. I went heavy on the prayer potions just for the run energy. My first ever use of Vile Vigor. Oh, that is cool. I really like that. I'm hoping that is the run energy issue solved. Go on. One last time for fun. All the prayer points into run energy. And none of my supplies used. Okay, let me go get my gear off the ground. We might still need this. And the third raid, Tombs of a Mascot. Let's get in here. The easiest thing about Tier 8 is I get my stats back after every single room. I will go for Chaos. Thank you very much. I can juggle a few bits of raid food with the supplies. We're chilling. Didn't have to dip into my giant bag too much. Tormented. Wait, raw sharks. Hold on, let me think. Technically, why are they noted? Why can you only withdraw these noted? The game is torturing me right now. It's been so long since doing this boss, I've literally had to look up a guide before starting it, which is not a good sign. Not too bad. Chance at stuff. Granite hammer. What? You know what? I actually reckon I can profit supplies off the Whisperer here. Eldritch Barrage. Getting towards the end. Show me some love. What? I've got 1 boss left in the wilderness. Let's not lose it all. Wait, did someone just run past? Well, they could have been like 2 bell richer. Here we go again. Oh, guess what? Scython Crush still sucks. I'm luring it right next to the exit, so I'm ready to go. Big chance at supplies here. What my fungus? 450 mushrooms. Why can't I eat those? Oh my. I was slow there. Hey, I guess the max set survives another day. It always ends up here, the Inferno. I can get my prayer back with the Eldritch and Barrage in here. I've got 1.5 brews and 2 sharks. I just have to make no mistakes. I also have these blighted super restores, which means that I have to hop into a PvP world to continue this run. Which means there's also the chance I die and lose absolutely everything I own. Just chugging down the final supplies, the brews are going. I same take the Ranger. If this doesn't die here, I'm doomed. Yes, there we go. A challenge completed successfully for once. All bosses done, no banking. Let me get straight back in here so I don't die for everything. And I've still got so many supplies. The shield, the potions. A successful mission for once. Also, don't forget to download Pocket Champs through the link in the description if you want something fun to do after this video.